Hi all. As you continue studying for Exam 2, I wanted to bring you back to the Study Journal 1 assignment from the first couple of days of class. Remember the Dr. Chu videos? Remember how he talked about deep processing and he presented information about how repetitive reading or flashcard learning not only took a long time, but was less helpful even for just basic memorization and recall, let alone for applying and connecting concepts. Most people think that if you want to improve on exams, that they have to study longer. But that's probably not true for many of you. If you put a lot of time into studying for Exam 1 and you didn't do as well as you were hoping, then maybe it's not the amount of time that you're devoting to class. Maybe it's the quality of your studying. Both Dr. Chu and I recommend study strategies that put you in charge of your own learning. In addition to reading someone else's words, the textbook, my video transcripts, or your notes written down directly from those sources, or by flipping through flashcards over and over again, deep processing gets you to study in a way that enables you to organize the information so that the concepts are connected to one another in a system that makes sense to you. Let's see an example that should be familiar to most of you. We'll do this as a quick memory test. No pressure. This test won't affect your grade. Your task is going to be to memorize as many playing cards as you can. You'll need pen and paper. You'll have 15 seconds to study the sequence of cards. Don't write anything down yet. Just study and memorize. Okay, ready? Go. Okay, that was 15 seconds. Now, write down as many of the cards as you can in the correct sequence. I'll give you 15 seconds for this. Done? Okay, here's that set of cards again. How many did you get correct? I got 1 correct. Pretty bad. Less than 2%. Nobody did that badly on Exam 1. Alright? Let's try that test again. Remember, study for 15 seconds, then write down the sequence of cards. Ready? Go. Okay, now write down as many of the cards as you can in the correct sequence. I'll give you 15 seconds for this. Okay, how many did you get this time? I got all 52 cards correct. Much better. I mean, who wouldn't be happy with 100% on the exam? If you try to memorize each bit of information individually, without connection to any other bit of information, that's like trying to memorize the sequence of a randomly shuffled deck of cards. You could take a long time trying to do that memorization, and all that effort will only take you so far. Furthermore, if I asked you a question like, what was the 23rd card, that would be really hard. Instead, if you organize those same bits of information that you're familiar with, you don't have to memorize as much. With the second deck of cards, all I did was recognize that the cards went from ace to king in order across the screen, and went clubs, spades, hearts, and diamonds down the page. Using just those 2 concepts, I could tell you the sequence of the entire deck. And the 23rd card? Well, the first row of clubs had 13 cards, and the next row was spades, so the 23rd card was the 10 of spades. Simple. The weekly learning activities, especially the note condensation, the concept mapping, the color coding, and the note authoring, are all strategies that help you organize the concepts in ways that make sense to you, just like you could take a shuffled set of cards and organize them by suit and by face value. If you study that way, you can pretty quickly get good enough so that you study more effectively while taking less time and being more successful.